That's so funny because usually like jackets have pockets, like you would think. Oh, yeah. Yes. So you guys, how are your bodies this morning? Headache, but okay. I don't know how you say that in the same sentence. Oh, yes. Oh, fantastic. Good. Very good. Tricep, bicep, shoulder. Triceps. Yes. Good. Oh, that's exciting. All right, so let's take a breath in. Diana's paddling upside down. And we're just gonna exhale, nice opening. Good. Inhale, release those arms. Exhale, press out. So I'm slicing on a diagonal this morning, trying to get a nice wide opening through the collarbone. That's it, good. Yeah. Good. And two more. Finding your feet. Finding your short foot. Yeah, so if you can bring your heel down the back and ball your foot. Good. And I can't, no, that was two more, wasn't it? All right, good. And then we're going to just take our arms out and very gently side bend, lifting your arm up. Good. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale up. Good. And back to center. Good. That's right. Let yourself still have that nice open feeling. Staying grounded through your feet to keep the length in your spine. Good. Good. And last one. Good. Take a little half step forward. Now you're going to sweep your hand back. Look at it. You're pushing with the back of your hand. Good. And push, yeah, backhanded hand. Good. Open up. Good. Good. Keeping your torso over your hips as you rotate. Yes. Good. So that's your left, right, Diana? That's your right. Okay. And that's your... All right. As you rotate, can you keep pulling up the back of your neck, the back of your head, so that when you rotate, I'm going to show you without, sometimes we have one side that's nice and clean, and then the other side goes like this. Yeah, Mark's feeling that too. Just tell that it's more pronounced on your left, in case you were wondering. Mark's right. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. How you push back. That's, I love that you are aware of that. So you might go less far and then just settle yourself, then find your shoulder. So get your center first and then add in the shoulder and then see from there without even twisting any further if you can press back more. Yeah. Oh, my spinal muscles are like, ugh. Good. Good. All right. So then after you finish that out to the other side. Good. Very nice. And then we're going to flip around. Wow. Good. All right. And slow, little low push forward, letting your abs lift up. Now you've got those palms facing away from the mat. Good. That's it. Good. And then take that a little wider. So now you're back on the diagonal with your arms. And see how your shoulder feels about that. Do you need to add a little extra pinky? Right? Are you just pushing here? Are you collapsing? Can you have a big strong hand with the dome in the middle? Good. 2 more. Nice. Good. All right. And then those hands are going to press forward on the diagonal. Give yourself a bow, pulling your abs back away from those hands, back toward your mount. Good. And then unfurl, extend your arms back toward the mount. Exhale, tuck your chin, start your bow, press your hands. Good. Unfurl with control. Arms reach back. Good. And then chin, abs, hands. Good. And last one. Yeah. So, we do all kinds of weird things with our hands, but what I'm trying to do is imagine I'm holding a ball as I press in my hand. So there's actually a little hollow right here. Can you see the little hollow? Yeah. Yeah, there's a sweet spot, right? There's a sweet spot. For me, it's right below my thumb and pinky. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Not a simple question because, right, it's life. How are you going to hold on to anything? Then I want us to take those arms up high to the sky. I know, whoa, we're up high. And then all we're going to do is side bend, reaching up to the side, pushing both hands up. Little press forward as you come through the center, tucking those ribs in. And then up high to the side, pushing both arms up. So I'm not collapsing down. I'm lengthening upward. Yes. Good. That's it. Good. And one more each way. Finding that lengthened space. Good. All right. Hands are going to sweep back down to your side. And we're going to come down to the floor. So we're going to start first with just a little squat. Just to kind of warm up those big bending muscles. Yes. And back down again. Now I'm going to add a little press down and forward with my arms. Good. Pressing all the way up. Good. Come up on tiptoe now as you come up, and then back down. And up. Good. And last two. Good. And last one. Good. And up. Okay, now we can come to the floor. So we are going to take a step back. Let yourself lower into a lunge all the way down. Good. And then bring that knee down, because then of course we have to come back up. So the foot comes forward. Step up. The foot that came up last, take that foot back. So you're going to alternate your feet. Yeah.
Wait.
So whichever was the one that came home last, that one just goes right back. Good. Yes. Look at us getting up and down off the floor. We'll be those people like in retirement house. Do you know the Instagram account I think it's called Retirement House. And it's a bunch of friends who bought a big house to spend their old age in together. And I know. And they just have the best time. They've got to be in their late 70s, early 80s. But like, that's how I want to age. That kind of joie de vivre. So once we're down again, we're going to come all the way down. Ah. Yes. Right? Let's see. We need just a house with a big fitness room in it. For all of us to work out in. And the house would be in couldn't the house be in Hawaii? I think we need a couple houses, right? Because
For when the volcanoes are going.
Mark says we need a place to go to for when the volcanoes are blowing. So oh, right now it's fine, she said. Oh. It's blowing, but so sitting up tall, this should be one of the hardest things we do. Or is often one of the hardest things we do. Our hands are right above your head, heels are pressing down, ribs are in. We're just gonna push forward a little bit. You'll feel your quads engage. You should feel your heels push down, abs come on, and then a little release. And then again, little press forward, feel those abs pull back. Sits bones come on. You feel the muscles around your sits bones. Good. And one more. Lifting up and just a little press. Not a bow, just a small lift of the spine. Because then all I want to do is let you feel that activation through your body, because then you're going to roll all the way down. But instead of just falling back, I want you to feel how you just stabilize through here and here, right? And your legs, so that stays active as we roll back. And you're going to let the hands just press gently forward to keep that sensation going in your body. Nice, Michelle. Wow. Good. Okay. And then we're just going to come up into a bow. A little press forward and down. Good. And then out of your bow. Inhale, exhale up. Little press. Hopefully feeling those abdominals just settled nicely in. Okay, I'm having the oddest sensation. Good. Good. All right, one more. Okay, now not pressing far, just a little. We're going to roll back up. Just enough to turn the abs on, right? Just a little press to feel that sensation again. And then keep aiming your hands up. As you get up, start adding the pressure back in. Feel your abs turning on. Ribs tucking in. Ribs tucking in. Yes, nice. Good. And when you get up, activate again using your strap. Sorry. Whatever. Mark, I know, Mark neither.
Not going anywhere.
He's like, I'm not going anywhere. If you're pushing hard down in your straps, you won't get up. Your straps you won't. If they're down here, won't get up. If they have to be. I wish you guys could see Mark, because he's just laying flat on his back, laughing to himself. You can get up, yes? Yes, right? So if you start with that little bit of tension up high, right? And then let it go slack, I bet you can get up. Then add the tension back in. Yes, yeah, right, Diana? So, yep. Now, push them up. There you go. I knew you could. That's it. And then you find that little bit of tension at the top just to kick it in. Good. Nice. That's it, Lovey. Push your legs down. Ta-da! You made it. You did it. Good. Good job. Well, hi, muchacho. All right, we're going to let ourselves come all the way back down. And we're going to just exhale into bow. Bring your right leg up at the tabletop. Reach it as far away from you as you can. I'm sorry, pardon me. Straight leg, hover leg. So it's reaching really long. Yes, good. And then come down out of your bow. Inhale, exhale. Other leg comes up, reaching super long. Good. And down. Hello. You're so handsome, my beautiful boy. He's a good boy. Both arms. Both arms. Sorry, I had to pet the dog. Apologize. Yeah, both arms pressing. Good. And so hopefully we're feeling nice, again, flattening in the center. All right, now we're going to take ourselves up into our bow. Lift one leg, and then the other leg low. Squeeze your seat. Hug your butt. Yep, should have your abs in. They're both off the mat. Good. Let them both lay down. Good. And we'll get into that the same way. Now lift the other leg up as you come into bow. Bring the other one to meet it. Squeeze your glutes, reaching long. You're in the luge, right? You're going down that bobsled. And then back down. Good. One more on each side. Coming into bow, lifting one leg. And then the other. Stretching those heels away from you. Good. And down. Good. No, my foot is plantar pointed. But if you think of the heel reaching, then you get short foot in the air. Yeah, good question. Did I do one more?
I do all your time.
Yeah. Can you feel that sensation? Yes. Yes. Great. I'm glad. Makes me happy that you were able to connect it. That's super. So we're going to come back up into our bow. We're going to lift your right leg all the way up to the sky. Flex that foot. Take it all the way down. Stay in your bow. Lift the other leg all the way up to the sky. Flex that foot. Take it all the way down. Come out of your bow. Easy peasy. Yep. We're going to do one more on each, one set of two more on each side like that. So up, flex, down, up, flex, reach, down. Good. One more on each leg. Good. Good. All right. So legs are waking up. We're going to take a bow. Now both legs are going to come off the ground. Now it's scissors. Push, push, take it down. Push, push, take it down. Yep. And then we're going to alternate simultaneously. So now we're going to, instead of waiting for one to come all the way down, we're going to let them just move. That's it. Good. There you go. Shh. Shh. One more on each side. Good. Both knees come into the chest. Grab those shins and release your back to the mat. You can, Deshelle. If you, Yes, so that's a fabulous question. It's okay for you to have your low back pressed, but here my low back is pressed, and can you see this curve right here that I'm pointing at? That means so here's me in neutral, right? My low back actually has a little air, but my ribs are down. Here's me with my low back down, but look at this space up here. Can you see the popping out? And that will create stress down here in the back, but if this is popped. So the only caveat with putting your low back down is to make sure your ribs are also pressing down. So now that's a little smaller. Yeah. Good, fabulous question. Okay, where am I? No. My brain is definitely not your problem. So we're just gonna simply turn onto our side. I've got strap in both hands. The bottom hand is reaching and hovering above the floor. I'm actually lifting my ribs slightly up. And I'm gonna pull those abs in. So here's me just laying on the floor. Here's me with my ribs up and in. You can kind of see it right here. Relaxed, lifted. Okay, because I'm just gonna press that top arm down and release. Yep. So waking up a little bit more lats. Hopefully feeling that low rib pull up toward that arm. I do. I'm actually laying slightly curved off the mat, and this hand is hovering off the mat. Yeah. That's right.
That's right, because you're too tall.
Mark says I'm too tall for you to see everything. Push. My whole hand.
Here, me.
My whole hand. Whole hand. Mark is going to try to show you what's going on here. Here's my hand. It's over here. So I'm not laying. Yes, right? I'm lifted. I'm trying to lift my armpit on the bottom arm off the ground. Yes. So instead of being down here, I'm up here. There you go. Yeah. Because then we're going to add a leg lift. Doo-doo. And Mark says, now you can't see my leg. That's it. Good. So as I have this leg lift, I'm still up, but I'm going to reach longer through the arm under my ear. And I'm going to let my ear kind of aim at it. So instead of trying to hold my whole body up with my head, I'm going to let the top of my head follow the arm on the ground. That's it. Good. Good. And one more lift. Good. Hold the leg up. Just keep it there while your arm presses forward and down to your hip and slightly behind you. You should feel your abs have to turn on. Arm comes forward, down to your hip and slightly behind you, pushing. Good. When it's behind us, we got to watch out for this dumping. The shirt is exaggerating this big jump, right? So when it comes back, you want to feel this lifting up, not falling down. Yeah. Good. Okay, because then we're going to add in a little bit of leg, and we should feel very imbalanced. That top leg is going to move opposite the arm. That's it. And then we might notice we start pushing our armpit down. See if you can lift back off of it and reach through the arm under your ear instead for balance. Good. Last one. Nice. And then bring it back to center. Good job. Okay, all you got to do is roll onto your belly. Whoop. And then before you roll to the other side, we're just going to have a nice little swan moment. So arms start long. Inhale, exhale, make a fist as you pull your fists towards your armpits, lifting your sternum up. Push those fists back down to your sides, and then circle the arms all the way around back to your start and lower your sternum. Inhale, exhale. Pull your straps towards your armpits. Push your knuckles down and towards your hips. Circle around. And we'll do one more before we turn over. Good, feel good? Okay. Turning over to the other side. I see everyone's so excited to go to the other side. Lost my britches though. Okay, so now, let's see. Livy's there. Well, I think I can see.
Tilt it?
Or tilt it toward. There, yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Livy. I can see them better. All right, so finding your side. Find a little lift. Take that arm under your ear. And then we're just going to press down to your side. And we're trying to keep steady here. This is good because if you can see your screen, you can see my back twist and flex, right? Instead, I'm going to try to hold it still. Keep that waistline up. This side is much easier.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah? Okay. By a lot. Not for you. That's your right side up. Good. All right. So then you can add that top leg lifting up and back down. Good.
Oh, we don't raise our head up any further, right?
Arm and leg at the same time. And you're keeping that torso up. Maybe even making it a little higher as you try to make the hand meet the leg.
Whoa.
Good. Big inhale, that's it. Exhale, good. Is that bottom arm still reaching? Is your ear on that bottom side still parallel to that arm? Good. All right. Then we hold that leg up and we move first just the arm forward in front of your body. Exhale down towards your hip and slightly behind you. Ooh, this is where I get wobbly. Good. And forward. Good. And down. Good. That's it. Can you get a little more lift? Just a little more lift through your upper body. I know. Cheater move is to take your shoulder blade and jam it into the floor to balance. Just saying that if you're going to take that bottom shoulder blade and lift it up, you're going to feel your center have to hold you instead a little bit more. And when you have that sensation, then you can add that opposing leg. I advise making it small at first. As you try to hold all those pieces together. Oh, can you let your ear rest on your bottom arm a little bit? So the ear is parallel to the bottom arm. We're trying not to pull that head up hard. Don't pull it up hard. No. Yeah. You're holding your armpit up on that left side. Yes? Okay, perfect. Good. Good. Yes. So that's what I was talking about, the shoulder blade. A lot of us will jam it down to balance. which is a very clever thing to do, body wise. All right. Good. And then, yeah. So if you flatten that shoulder blade to your back and then lift your armpit up, your connection to your oblique should become a little more awareness, more aware, more present. Lift your armpit off the ground. Good. Yes, right? Yes. And so we should probably do it more often. So come back on your belly. We're going to have that nice swan variation again. Just, I think it is a nice way to find your shoulders and your back and reach out through those arms nice and big. So sliding up, pulling those knuckles in, pushing back. As your arms circle, see how long you can keep your sternum up as they come forward. The more load you feel, the more I want you to activate, again, all the way down to your feet. It should feel, if you're pulling your heel down to your forefoot, like you get more support for your spine. Does that make sense? Can you internalize that? Yay, good. Well, look at how elegant that looks, Lovey. You look elegant. That was nice. Good.
Inner Joseph Pilates.
He's channeling his inner Joseph Pilates, he says. Good, you guys. Yes. Good. Awesome. Okay. When you feel like you're ready, we're just going to put those hands on the floor. Press up onto our knees. Take a nice cat. Yep. Good. And then we're going to just right here, tuck those toes under, lift the knees off the mat, and now they're hovering. Yes? We're going to take your right hand, pull it across toward your left knee. So the strap will probably come right to the side of your neck. Don't strangle yourself, right? It shouldn't be a hard if you need to walk or adjust your position, feel free. Just pulling in and down and then back. Think of your spine reaching along from your back of your head toward your sacrum. And what if your eyes look forward instead of down at your hands? Not right ahead of you, but just along the mat. See how that changes in your center. Yeah, just your eyes. You don't have to move your chin even. Good. Okay. So now we're going to keep those hands down. We're going to just push one leg straight back in the air. Put it down. We're still knees off. Eyes slightly forward. Don't look at your feet. Push back. Bring it down. Good. Now, what if when you brought that knee in, instead of putting the foot down, you reached for it? So you're going to feel yourself, try to tap that knee. Bring it back under. Other leg comes under. Think about your balance. Put it back down. Out. This side is wobbly. And back down. Yeah. Out. Good. Across. Nice, you guys. Good, yes, good. Now check your shoulders for me. I love how well you're doing. Just fine tune for me now. Just double check the shoulders aren't starting to round forward and up into your ears. See if they can stay wide. And then we'll get off our wrists in a sec. Yeah. Open up that space. Good. Yes, Michelle, that was on your left arm, right? Left arm holding you up. Yeah, open that and hug that armpit. Good. Open, open. Good job. Okay. Then we're gonna come up. Well, you can take a child's pose. I see it happening. Good, Diana. Woo! I have that moment too. So that was your left arm, right knee. Left arm, right knee. Is that right foot up? Okay. Okay. Yeah, me too. That side. So, okay, so when you feel like you've gotten your cat or child's pose or whatever your body feels like it needs, a nap. Is today a grandkids day? Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. Good and, right, a bountiful of blessings. So we are going to wake up our quads just a little bit. So my back is a mess at the moment. Everything is dumping out. I'm going to lift up and stack, right? So I could just lift up my belly, and then it's the same problem we talked about laying flat on the mat. I'm tucking my tail, but I'm putting tension right here. So I want to bring those ribs back. And then hands are going to stay long. We're just tilting back. Good. Press those arms out in a slice. You should feel like it wants to pull you up. You need your abs on and your glutes like brakes to help you stop from falling forward. Yeah. So arms forward, tilt. Good. Press out, slice all the way to the side. Good. That's it. Good. Forward, tilt. Good. Slice. Make sure your arm bone moves into your scapula. Don't let it stay stuck in the front of you. Good. That's it. Good. And one more time. Good. I know. Good job. Okay. That's it. I just wanted to wake those guys back up. So one foot comes forward, tuck that toe under on the back of you, come all the way up to a stand, and then we got to go back down, other side, so that we can come up with the other leg, which was this one. All right. Very good. Okay. So we are going to pick up a hand weight, a heavy hand weight for our legs. Heavy hand weight. Sorry, honey. Go ahead. All right, 1 or 2 straps for the hand. Whoop. I have my weight in my left hand, my strap in my right hand. After I remember to put on this so I don't bang up my jewelry.
What's the height? Is that what you're telling me?
That's pretty obvious. Come to the stairs, Papa. All right, hinging. We hinged on Monday, right? So happy dog tail. Good. Pull your strap as you come up. Happy dog tail, the arm goes forward. Pull that strap as you come up. You got it, good. Good. In my left. In my left. Yep. Same. Be on the same page. So check your grips. I just caught me with a lazy grip. And from the outside, it'd be really hard to tell that it was lazy, but I know that I am not fully curling these fingers over. So just watch out for you. We kind of start getting loose and letting it slide. When you really get a nice strong grip. That's it. Because that keeps all the shoulder helping out instead of letting it just fall to the poor little wrist tendons. Okay, so then we're going to take ourselves and we're going to tap back that left leg. Bring it underneath us as we come to a stand. Tap back and bring it in. Good. Still hinging, so watch as you go. I saw a couple of chest, not a lunge. So I don't have a lot of room for my leg. It might bend a little bit as I go back. And the front knee can be soft, right? Every time you hinge, there's two options. Is a very straight leg or a soft leg. But either way, you want to feel that tailbone still lifting and your sternum staying up. Because I'm going to walk forward a little bit because I don't have room to move. Now we're going to take the leg behind us, reach forward and lift it. Now you're in an RDL, one leg RDL. Yep. Bring it all the way down. So hinging all the way. And all the way up. Good. Yes. Good. Look at that, Deshelle, super good. And I see you concentrating there so hard. Good, Diana. I love that I can see you setting it up. Right? So what if you use less strap? Don't pull on the strap. First, just get there with your leg up, then add the strap in. You'll feel the little hip stabilizers turn on back here, I think. I hope. Yes, good. Yes, good. Right? Okay. And then you can, Diana, you do that, feel that another couple. We're going to take a step forward with the weighted side. So, am I telling you that right? Yes. Left foot, left leg, step forward into a lunge. We're going to pull back to our right with that arm. Good. Come forward, come back to home. Just easy peasy. Yep. So step forward left, the weighted side. Pull open to your right. Push that back right toe down. So I'm not giving up everything. I'm not pivoting. I'm just pulling. And then back to home. Good. Now if your body does not like coming back to home, let me know. Because instead you would change that to a step back with your right leg. Then you can do the same rotation and step forward with the right. Does that make sense? So if anyone's knee is not happy, if you feel like you're jerking yourself around, do the opposite version. Whoa. Good. Yeah, and last one. Good. All right. And then we'll put that weight down. Get your hand out from under it. And then we'll start those hinges on the other side. I didn't see this, but I'm just gonna say it anyway, just in case, because the other side's always different, is that when you're holding that weight, really work on keeping the squareness here. Even when we hinge, we're not gonna give into it, let the shoulder drop. We're gonna stay super square across those shoulders while we keep that super strong grip on with our hands. So when you're ready, starting just simple with your hinge, happy dog, tails up, arm reaches forward, and press back as you stand. Good, check your shoulder, no droopy shoulders. Yeah, I know, get over there, you. Good. Good, that's it. Reach. Again, think of the line of your spine as you hinge from sacrum to tail so that you're not pushing your ribs down. You don't want a valley here. We want to keep it long all the way. Yes, Diana. That's lovely. Yes. That was lovely. Good. I know. It's when your gymnast shows. All right. So then, if you feel like you've got it, then we're going to add that little tap back. So a hinge, just tap back, pull it under you as you stand. Tap back, tail still up. See if, just like when we were down there in the knees off position, your eyes can stay forward, not on your toes, a little bit ahead of your toes. That's it. Who is that? Who was that just walked through? That's the cat. I could only see its back, and I was like, that is the wrong color. Good. All right. Ready to add that leg lift? My triceps are tired. So, leg comes back behind you. Oops, I gotta walk forward. And then lift that leg up. Good. And then come up all in one piece. Yeah. Whoa.
Are we trying to pull the strap back? Or are we trying to stay the slack?
When you're here, it's slack, and when you come up, you're pulling. The pull on the strap should be as you come up, because we're trying to emphasize the back chain in that moment when we stand.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. But again, if you're not feeling exactly how you want to balance, do like we did on the other side. Really let that strap go slack. Find your balance, and then here, add it in a little bit before you come all the way back up. And hopefully that will help you feel both the ab and the hip turn back on. Yeah. Let's try 2 more. Good. Good. Awesome. Okay. And then same side leg is going to step forward into your lunge, or opposite leg will step back. So depending on what your knees feel like and your balance feels like, you can adjust. So you're step, pull and rotate back to the front, push back home. Yeah. That's it. Pull and rotate. Back to the front and home. Good. We're keeping that strong back foot here. We're not going to let the ankle wobble. Yes. Good. You okay? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. Did Yeah. Did it just start, Diana? Oh. Yeah. Okay. All right. So if you still have your hand in your hand, you can put it down. And then Diana, feel free to take a second and literally put hands on yourself and breathe just to let that, see if that helps at all. Anyone else, you guys give yourself a little love too, because, you know, you've been working hard and you deserve it. Sometimes tapping feels good there, gentle tapping. Okay, so I was gonna have us do a little gentle jumping today. Do you think that's okay? Is that okay, Deshelle? Are your knees okay with that today? Okay, all right, your knees and your head. Beautiful, oh, so lovely. Muchacho, you just, I know, maybe that's what he's asking for. Look at this handsome. All right, so we're gonna start. I wish you guys could see him from our angle because his big eyes are rotating up at Mark like Bambi eyes. I love you too. Mama's gonna be jumping now. So we're in Pilates stance, and first we're just gonna bend the knees and then come up on tiptoes, pushing the hands down slightly. Good. And bend the knees and come up on tiptoes. Good. So here, because we're moving briskly, things kind of get forgotten, like shoulders. When we jump, if we jump like this, we're going to end up on our noses. We want to let ourselves really open up from the back. And you can kind of see how in order to do that quickly, my abs have to turn on a little bit more here. I get a little more TVA and a little more glute then. If I do this, then I hinge here at the hip socket. And that's not going to be good because then my back is exposed to more tension. Yeah. So it's funny how all the pieces connect. Good. Yeah. All right. And then same idea. Now, if you'd like to, you can add a little hop. And if you're far enough back and your shoulders are on, you'll get a lovely little float moment in the air. And it should allow you to hopefully land just a little softer. Yeah, good. Jump board. So do find that moment of tension. If you want to back up even more, feel free. I want you to find that you could almost stand on the straps with your hands. Yeah? Can you imagine that sensation? Whoa, come on, heels. I know, get the heels all the way down. Good. Make sure you get the heels all the way down when you come into that plie. Push them down. Feel them reach down the back. Good. Nice. Good. All right. Good. Yep. Can we do one more? Good. All right. Yes. And again here, if you back up enough, it's a combination between what can your mid back and tricep hold. And if it's strong enough, you will get that float. Okay, so in parallel, same thing. Now we're going to sit in a little deeper squat, coming up on tiptoes, pressing back. Let your arms come a little wider, just like we did earlier, that nice wide slice. On that diagonal, wow. Turn on the mid back, feel the shoulders in the shoulder blades. That's it, good. Down and up. Okay, and if you feel like it, then you can add in that jump. And now because you're pushing out a little further to the side, you should have a little bit more help from the strap. Still, when you come down, make sure those heels get all the way down. Good. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's a great question. There is a split second in the air where your legs are, well, maybe not. If you're kicking, some people jump and kind of kick forward, then no, your glutes won't be on. But if you're extending, then yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And make sure you feel it's that whole solid core line, right? Ribs back. Yeah. Gets my heart rate up. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's 8:30. What? Okay. I think we need to do a nice high golf. Take yourself up, take it around into a windmill, all the way around. I thought we had 10 more minutes. We do not. Up and all the way around. You guys are amazing. Good, that's it. And all the way around. Good. And then we are going to do a roll down, just so we can get the back of those legs to have a nice stretch. Let your arms reach forward. Think of this one like cat push through on the Cadillac. You can let your ribs push toward your hands, then pull them back in when you're ready to roll up. Arms are going to circle out, up and high. Lift your spine up in a nice swan, reaching up. That's it, good. And then I'll take one more roll down. And then reaching forward. Tail up, then tail down as you round up. Good, big circle out. That's it. Wow. Oh, you guys, thank you very much. You look good. Yay, good. That makes me so glad to hear.